Hey, what's up, guys? It's AK. Welcome back to another mini podcast episode. So, today we'll be talking about how to make a personalized study system. To start off, the system took a while for me to build, so at least an year of hard work, but your study system will continue to change every single day. But if you start now, within the next 2 weeks, I would say you will have a pretty good study system. But I would highly recommend everyone to follow these tips for as long as possible so you can keep updating your study system and keep making it better. That said, the system will consist of a lot of reflection, reading, and correcting, so it does take quite some time and effort, but stay persistent. Alright, so first step, try the Pomodoro method. The reason why I ask you to try it out is because the Pomodoro method works really well for some people. If you don't know what it is, search it up on YouTube and you'll find a video that explains it pretty easily. I would say start with 25 minutes to 5-minute Pomodoro, and if 25 minutes seems too short, increase the study time and the break time and experiment. Find the intervals that work for you. And for example, I personally do 50-10 Pomodoro or 60-10 Pomodoro, but you should experiment and find what works for you. And if the Pomodoro method does not work for you, just study for however long you want without a break. Alright, so that's the first step to personalize your study system to know if the Pomodoro method works for you. Now on to the second step. Second step, experiment with music. Listening to music can make the process of studying more enjoyable and also prime your brain to study. I would highly recommend to listen to only instrumental music because, in my opinion, and I know a lot of studies have also confirmed this, lyrical music is just too distracting. That said, you're free to choose which genre works for you. Try lo-fi music, binaural beats, video game music, and more. Find which one works for you. If music doesn't work, you can try ambient noises like rain sounds or nature sounds. If those also don't work for you, you can just work in silence. Another thing I'd like to mention is that if your environment is noisy, listen to white noise. It can help block out the external noises when used with earphones. Alright, third step, make a schedule. Block out some hours of your day when you will absolutely study without fail. Doesn't matter what happened, unless it's an emergency, you have to study on those hours of the day. For me, that's 4:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. This will help make the habit more firm and also help you stay more focused. Fourth step, and this is where the system really starts getting more personalized, we just start using a scoreboard system. What I mean by this is use a way to track how focused you get while studying. I use something I call a deep work log. That is, whenever I study, I rate my studying on a scale of 10 for each session. This helps me keep my aim on maximizing my focus while studying. Whenever you have a bad rating out of 10, make sure you assess exactly why the score was low. Maybe your posture wasn't right, maybe you had your phone next to you, or maybe you were overwhelmed by the amount of emails you had. Assess why your score was low and write it down. Also write down how you hope to correct it and implement it without fail for your next session. Doing this will help you figure out what works for you and what doesn't. Fifth step, experiment. Watch YouTube videos related to studying, find out what helped others and implement it into your own system. Whenever something works, implement it into your studying, and if it doesn't, you do not need to use it. But also remember that sometimes some tips take much longer time to actually help you and pay dividends. Alright guys, that's it for this mini podcast. I hope you got something from it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.